Hello there, and welcome to Her Money Mindset, the podcast where we talk about all things money, mindset, and how our relationship with finances shapes our lives. I'm Courtney Schwangler, and I am so excited to have you here. This podcast is for women who want to take control of their financial futures, transform the way they think about money, and finally break free from any limiting beliefs or fears surrounding their finances. Whether you're just starting out on your money journey, looking to build wealth, or want to get clear on your financial goals, this show is for you. Here on Her Money Mindset, we're diving deep into topics like budgeting, saving, investing, and everything in between. But we're not just talking numbers and strategies. We're digging into the real reasons why so many of us struggle with money in the first place. Our mindset around money plays a huge role in how we handle it, and it's about time we got real with it. I'll be sharing tips and tools to help you feel more confident in your financial decisions, but we'll also be exploring how your personal history, upbringing, and past experiences with money can influence how you manage it today. It's time to heal that relationship with money and make it work for you. So, if you're ready to shift your mindset, build the life you deserve, and start making money work for you, then you're in the right place. I cannot wait to take this journey with you. But before we jump in, I have to tell you about something that has been helping so many women in this community finally get control of their money. It's my Budgeting Basics bundle. This is a digital pack filled with the exact tools I use to stop living paycheck to paycheck and start feeling confident with my finances. Inside, you'll get my signature budgeting template, a debt payoff tracker, savings challenges, a money mindset reset, an expense audit, and even a 2-week budget bootcamp to help you get back on track fast. So, if you're ready for a fresh start with your money without the overwhelm, this bundle is exactly where I would have you begin. You can grab it now using the link in the show notes, and be sure to use code HMMPodcast for 15% off. And if you know that you want help with your money and money habits, but want something faster than self-paced work, personalized, and someone to directly hold you accountable, sign up for private one-on-one coaching with me. I'll have the link in the show notes for you. You can do a one-time one-on-one coaching call to answer your budgeting basics, get your budget set up, and get you on your way. Or you can do my 12-week private coaching program for more accountability, structure, and motivation. Spots are limited, so make sure you sign up today for a free consultation call. There are only 9 spots left for the rest of August. Also, I would love it if you guys would leave a review of the podcast. This is such a great way to tell me and others that you enjoy this podcast and you think that it is worth listening to. Now, let's dive into this episode. How to stay hopeful even when your debt feels heavy. So, let's get into it. So, the kind of shame and guilt and overwhelm around debt, that's not in your head. It's heavy for a reason. It's normal to be afraid when you're in debt. It's normal to feel shame. It's normal to feel guilty. It's normal to feel burnt out. But what you have to understand is debt is more than just numbers. This gives you a lot of mental and emotional weight that you have to carry. So I just want to remind you that debt alone, money in general, is neutral. Money is not good or bad. Debt alone, I know it can be overwhelming. I know it can be scary. I know it might feel like you are just drowning in debt. But do not shame yourself and do not guilt yourself for how you got there. You're not bad with money. You're just navigating something that most people were never taught to handle. Most people have some sort of debt that is not a mortgage. That means you are not alone. That means you are not the only one, and there is a way out. So, again, I want to remind you a big key takeaway I want you to get from this episode is you are not your debt. You are not your debt balance. Your debt does not equate your identity. Your worth is completely separate from your debt. You could be in $57,000 worth of credit card debt, and you are still worthy. You are still a good person. You are still a valuable member of society. Your worth is not equivalent to the amount of debt that you have. The current situation that you are stuck in right now is not your financial future, it's not your final destination, and there is a way out. So let's do a little quick mindset exercise. So I want you to list 3 non-money related things that you are proud of. And then once you do that, I want you to tell yourself, I can have debt and still be disciplined, worthy, and capable. So list 3 non-money things that you're proud of, and then continue to tell yourself and remind yourself, I can have debt and still be disciplined, worthy, and capable. So when we're talking about staying hopeful when we are drowning in debt, let's talk about how the heck do we do that? When I am in such a dark place, how can I even manage to begin to see the light? You need clarity. And I know that might seem like counterintuitive that if you're stressed out about your debt and you're so overwhelmed and you're drowning in your debt, to look at it even more and look at it even further. But if you don't have a plan and you continue to avoid your debt and only pay the minimum payments, you are not helping yourself. So you might feel like you're helping yourself in the moment by avoiding those hard feelings and by avoiding those feelings of uncomfortability and anxiety and not checking that bank account balance and not checking that student loan balance or that credit card balance, whatever it might be. That's not helping yourself. It might feel like it temporarily, but future you deserves better. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So you need to get some clarity on your debt. The Budgeting Basics Bundle is a great place to start to do this, and a debt payoff tracker where you can list up to 32 debts and see their individual estimated payoff timelines, as well as calculate your extra payments, is all included in that debt payoff tracker. This is such a great resource. Highly recommend going and checking that out because even the smallest financial actions build momentum. So, for example, if you pay $10 extra on top of that minimum payment, that helps you with your interest. Checking your balance reminds you, okay, this is where I'm at and this is what I'm working towards. Saying no to an impulse buy. These help you gain momentum. These help you prove to yourself that you are capable, you can do this, and you are trustworthy, and you are good with money, and you do have a way out of this. I know that things feel like you're going to be stuck here forever. I know that. I get it. Trust me. But there is a way out. But you have to be willing to put in the work. You have to be willing to be consistent. You have to be willing to push yourself even when you don't want to. So, when you are in this journey and when you're finally consciously making the decision that you want to do better with your money and you want to learn more and you want to learn how to budget and you want to learn how to finally get out of debt and how to finally break that paycheck to paycheck cycle, try doing some hope building habits. So, this is tiny, consistent money wins that I was talking about. So, paying that $10 extra, checking your balance, saying no to an impulse buy. Keep track of that and start making those habits. So, maybe every Saturday you pay $10 extra towards your lowest interest or highest balance, lowest balance, whatever it might be, whatever debt payoff method you want to tackle. Make that a habit every Saturday. Maybe every Monday or every Sunday, you check your balances and you say, okay, this is where I'm at this week. This is my goal for this week. By doing that, you're showing your money that you are in control. You're staying hopeful because you know that you have a plan and you know that your plan is valuable and you know that your plan is working. So you can track your progress visually. Like I said, that debt payoff tracker inside of the Budgeting Basics bundle is a great way to do this. Celebrating your small wins. So maybe you have one less overdraft. Maybe you actually paid your credit card bill on time for the first time in 6 months. Maybe all you did was log into your account. Celebrate those small wins. Then set weekly intentions. So, for example, this week I'm going to bring lunch to work 3 times, and that's going to save me $30. And Unfollow accounts on social media that make you feel like you're behind, that make you feel shameful, that encourage you to spend money. Just be mindful of the type of content that you're consuming. So, consume content that is beneficial to you and that is going to help you. Find your anchors. So, this can be music, routines, mantras, rituals, stuff that grounds you and reminds you of why you're doing what you're doing. So, visualizing your debt free life can be so powerful. This is one of the reasons why I'm paying off my mortgage early. My goal is to get it paid off by the time I turn 30. I'm 24 right now. And that is just because visualizing myself being debt free and visualizing myself not having to pay over $2,000 a month towards my mortgage keeps me freaking going. It makes me excited, and it makes me excited that I can spend that money, I can invest that money, I can travel. It is just exciting. So remind yourself of your why. Why do you want to be debt free? What do you want your life to look like once you are debt free? And use tools to help you along the way. It's okay to need help. Get the Budgeting Basics bundle, or sign up for a one-on-one strategy call with me, or do that free consult for private coaching. It's okay to use tools and resources that are available to you. So, here's what I want you guys to do for this week. So, over the weekend, choose one area to focus on, whether that's budgeting, debt tracking, or savings. Download that Budgeting Basics bundle and use the expense audit or the 30-day savings challenge. Or just open your budget template and give yourself some 15 minutes of clarity. This is where my money is going this week. This is how much money I have in my bank account. I can have peace of mind because I know that I planned for this and I prepared for this. Maybe you do some journaling. What would my life look like if I felt in control of my money? Set one small goal this week, whether it's any of the ones I mentioned or if it's something else, and follow through. Follow through. And if you want, you guys, I would love it if you DM'd me. DM me on Instagram. It's at hermoneymindset's with an underscore. Send me a DM and say, hey, this is my money goal for this week. I am telling you because I want the accountability, and I will check in with you. I will check in with you at the end of the week and I will say, hey, how did it go? I can't wait to hear about it. And if no one has told you lately, I am so proud of you. You continuously show up and you continuously listen to these podcast episodes, and you are continuously choosing to make your financial future better. Just by hitting play on this episode, you've already taken such a powerful step towards healing your relationship with money. And debt might feel heavy right now, but you are not alone in this. You're not behind, you're not failing. You are in your progress stage. And that matters way more than perfection ever will. So if you're ready to create more clarity and more control in your money journey, check out the Budgeting Basics bundle in the show notes. This is the exact set of tools, including that debt payoff tracker, that I wish I had when I was overwhelmed and trying to get out of survival mode. And if you're working towards homeownership or trying to pay off your mortgage faster like I am, the mortgage payoff calculator is also linked below. Both tools are super budget friendly and designed to make your journey feel less stressful, not more complicated. And remember, if you use code HMM podcast, you will get 15% off of my budgeting tools, including one-on-one strategy calls. Remember, that code is HMM podcast. As always, if this episode resonated with you, please take the 30 to 60 seconds to leave a quick rating or review. That helps this podcast reach more women who need support or hope with their finances. And if you have a friend or a coworker who's in the thick of it right now, send this episode to her. We all deserve to feel empowered with money, even when it feels hard. You've got this. I will talk to you soon, and the next episode will be out on Tuesday. I hope you guys have the best weekend. And again, please DM me with what your money goal is for this week so I can help hold you accountable.